The heart, the heartbeat, something that has been the center symbol in all cultures and in all beings, not just human, throughout not only this dimension, but in all other dimensions. The heart being a physical representation, a symbol sometimes of the oneness, the whole, and source energy. When people talk about the heartbeat of the earth, or I felt the heartbeat within my child, within my love, you are saying that in physicality, I am connecting to their vibration and to their frequency. There are many cultures who have connected to the drum. And in fact, there are many animals who make this very similar sound, whether they are pecking against a tree or the flap of their wings, whatever it may be, sometimes slapping a tail upon the ground, but creating that heartbeat, that vibration. And so it is this vibration that the positive polarity and the negative polarity as well try to integrate from their own personal point of view. In the 3D representation, the heartbeat can be seen as love, that love is a thing. Love is something that we only have for people that we feel connected to. Like I have love for an animal. Perhaps we have love for a romantic partner or our parents. But love is a frequency. And perhaps from the negative polarity's point of view, with everything being outside of the self, they do not understand the oneness within themselves. Therefore, in that heart, the heart is given to someone, or the heart is given to you, that this frequency does not reside within you. In terms of the positive polarity, they would say that the heartbeat is within you, not just the physical heart, but that frequency. And therefore, if I would like to bring more of my frequency to myself, then I see that externalized in my reality, that they are all different parts of that heartbeat. The earth itself, the animals, the stars, the dimensional beings that you connect to, all part of the same frequency, source, energy. That is the heartbeat. So when you place your hands upon your chest and you feel that heartbeat, you are trying to connect to your own vibration through physicality. But of course, vibration is not always physical. It is multidimensional. And so when you talk of Valentine's Day, it is both an externalized point of view of giving your love away or receiving love, because I do not hold this frequency within my own self. And perhaps this is a special meaning this must become a special day. We cannot have this every day because it is so difficult for me to give of my heart and to receive of my heart. This is the view of the negative polarity. Neither good nor bad, but a point of view. The positive polarity would see the Valentine's Day as a remembrance, an honoring of what lives within you and outside of you. That what I make of my inside becomes my outside. It becomes my reality. My heartbeat creates not only other individuals, but it creates that reality. It creates everything I've ever wanted within my lessons and my own soul's growth and expansion. And if I could see that heartbeat within others, in all things, no matter the dimension, that it is all just one, and I am part of that one, that singular heartbeat or frequency, then there is a immensity that is difficult to describe. The words are not within your language, because words, as we know, tend to restrict flow and frequency. So instead, feel this into your being.
energy of the swan keeps coming in. 2 swans with the diamond in the middle. This could signify romantic love, but for purposes right now, it signifies self-love. The swans never leave each other, ever. You should never leave yourself. You never leaving yourself. You growing for yourself, loving yourself, learning for yourself. And when one dies, it truly never dies. It never finds another, but you yourself, you still have you living for you. Just remember the love that you seek. This week will be hard for many who want to have love come in, romantic love come into their life, but just know you're enough as one person. And it's hard to digest that message for a lot of people, but just know once you love yourself, all forms of love will come towards you. And the diamonds that they have between them, give yourself that love by yourself. It doesn't have to be a diamond, but just something that makes you happy for yourself. It could be cake, cupcake. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, a ring pop, something. They're playing with each other with this diamond. They're throwing it back and forth. Just be playful with yourself also this week. Take yourself out. My message is more 3D than Tara's. It feels more, I can't place the word, but just know that this week, just give yourself love.
The 2 swans are also representative of your understanding and of your knowing. You could know something, but perhaps have difficulty in understanding it. But when you understand something, then it is much harder to place yourself at the level of just knowing, for there is a deeper expansion or perspective. There is a knowing that we are love. We are created out of love because we are that frequency, and that all beings that surround us are also love. We know about the oneness. We know about the frequency of love, but to truly understand it, that is the integration. The diamond in the center of both. There is learning through knowing, and there is also learning through understanding. When you understand, you begin to integrate that knowing. It is not just enough to know that I am the animal, that I am love incarnate, but that I truly am love. And there is no words to describe it. It is merely a feeling. Feelings are frequency. This is why, in the negative polarities point of view, they would have love be morphed into cards, into writing, into placing that feeling into something that is a little more restrictive, to say, I love you. In the flow of the positive polarity, however, knowing and understanding that they are love, they would express that love through emotion, emoting it telepathically, through energy, through flow, into the other being understanding and knowing at the same time what they are receiving from the other, because what they are receiving also resides within them. So in essence, they are reawakening something they already knew about themselves. So perhaps you are transmitting, I love you, to someone else, but without words, without the restriction of language. And they would feel it because they are coming to the understanding that they are love. Therefore, they feel what you feel. And this is telepathy. This is the moving of energy. This is the light polarity or the positive polarity's understanding of Valentine's Day. It is a flow. It is an unspoken connection because it is intergetic. This does not make one polarity greater than the other. For life is but a dual nature of positive and negative, learning within both. The positive polarity would never come to an understanding, but merely a knowing, had there been no negative polarity. The negative polarity, what it is come to understand, would only live at the level of knowing, had there been no light to show them the way.
The energy of the rose is coming in. And she's just blasting love through this channel. The highest frequency of love.